always bold situations. I was not, but they raised me to be bold. And there's different kinds of boldness. So the mother and your father raised you to be bold. Well, you can renounce that and say, oh, that's weak. Now when God raises you up, He raises you to be bold. But okay, if God, it said, Spirit of God comes with you and God says back down from something. Okay, if you back down from it, you don't back down and nitpick. I'm going to back down and nitpick over you too. No, it don't work like that. You understand? Because part while you're backing down, once again, it's not because of God. It might be backing down because of Lucifer. Remember, Lucifer hits people with a bunch of emotions. Lucifer got people twisting scriptures, whether they want to say it or not. People got right, and then people instead of, okay, twisting scriptures, meaning twisting the Torah, twisting the Bible, twisting what he's saying, I'm saying, she's saying, you saying. Then they also just twist it in the spirit, right? So they don't even have, right? So if they didn't have the Bible, they'd be like one of them poor souls that don't know the name of Jesus. Which if God requires they learn, they know they will, of course. Let's be real, but that's my point. So twisting, trying to play smart, doing this and doing that, and, there's a time and place for all that type of stuff. I mean, honestly, you want to play smart, go join a trivia. That's the point, because you got narcissists that come in different manners. Some narcissists, do things for money and do things for this and do things for that. Others just come to say, oh, I'm smart. I'm a Pharisee. I'm a Sadducee. What did you say? Did you just speak of righteousness? Well, I'm going to speak of unrighteousness, but I'm going to make it righteous. By how I say it, by just talking a lot. You understand, right? So it's not for the glory of God. Because the glory of God, like someone said again, it's not what's you talking? It don't work like that. Explanations is to be fast, because the Spirit, when the Spirit moves, if you really work for God, you got things to do next. Yeah, you have things to do. Right, and I'm not saying you don't slip sometimes, the tongue don't slip, because I slip plenty of times, but I slip at the same time. Oh, I know my fruit, and those who listen know my fruit. That's why they listen, because if they thought any differently, they'd be a fool for doing that, because if I was unclean or anything else, and you're coming here and you're quoting me, well, I'd be dumb, because if I was unclean, you'd be in danger of being in trouble because I'm not stable. Just think about what I'm saying. Right, so that's the point. See it again, you got narcs, Jezebels, you got sociopaths, you got pretenders, you got gypsies, you got witches, you got warlocks. They won't say who they are. Then you got those that say who they are, right? And those that say who they are, well, they say who they are, so they admitted who they were. They don't put a mask on. You understand? So that's what I'm saying, right? So, my Father God, He raised me much better than my father or mother ever could. So He always told me, oh, you never back down. Don't back down, because, right, if they're saying you're not coming to me and you are, well, you have to go to, you don't have to prove anything. You are not proving anything, but the glory of God will flourish through me. And see, that's the point. Some people, like I said, let me say it one more time. Some people start to deny God because the situation. So they deny God, but yet they continuously talk. See, like I said, that's called picking on. That's called, you understand? And right, and see, that's, hey, if you are who you are and that's what you do, like I said before, come be upfront. But see, the word upfront to the people means to be rebellious for some reason. To be upfront means to be rebellious. I don't understand that. I really don't. So like I said, so you can't correct anybody. You can't raise a child. You can't have a husband if you're a woman. And you're a man, you really can't have a wife unless, y'all into that practice. I'm gonna be real. That's called a practice. That's called a practice. So when people start practicing, when they have a certain practice that they like to live by, and they like to live by a certain practice, and they practice that. Yeah, that's tough. So that's my point. You live on practice, and then you ready, but instead of being bold and saying, you know what, I know what I'm saying is true. I know it's of God. I got nothing to hide. I could, this and that. Instead, you play games. You play games. So that's the point. So like I said, my father never taught me to play games. You know, in other ways, of course, spiritually, they did play games at times, of course, as I did too, and many others. So I'm not going to get into that. But when it came to stepping down to business, right? Who business should you be into more than anything? God's business. So some of y'all, I'm gonna say it again. You're not here because of Christ. You didn't get on YouTube because Christ died and rose. You got on YouTube to prove your smarts, to prove that you're the number one Pharisee, or you're the number one Pharisee, or the number one prophetess or prophetess or whatever. You got on YouTube, to just say, oh, God this and God that. Yeah, you didn't get on YouTube for God. I'm telling you, I know personally. Because before I even got on YouTube, before I became born again, I was on YouTube for me. I was on YouTube for myself, rapping. And then I was trying to put it on YouTube and it never came through. Then I look, a month or something later, I look on YouTube. After I'm born again, the rap is on there. That's why I said 2015 instead of 2016. 2016 I entered YouTube. As a prophet, as brother of God's. Pardon me, as a brother, as a brother. A brother in the ministry. But right, so that's my point. So, I know when I entered YouTube on why I did it. It wasn't just to be correcting people and this and that, because I have no business really correcting people. God corrected my spirit, so I had to preach the word, which is what I came doing. So that's the point. So a lot of y'all just are not doing that for them reasons. You're not glorifying God, and I'm saying it's not too late. Because if you're not reprobate, if you're not, if you're not a reject, you can really, right, if you're not a reject, you can truly follow God. So I pray that's what you do. I pray that, you continue as God will have you. And when I say continue, I mean, y'all that are playing, I pray that you stop playing. I pray that you fully go to God. Don't try to tell nobody how to pray. Don't tell nobody how to do this. Don't tell nobody how to do that. You yourself have to go to God and truly learn. And those will learn fully in the Spirit what you're talking about when you fully have the Spirit. Not when you just talk your way into what you want to do. That's the worst usurping of authority ever. God bless you. Love you. Find God. Peace.